Copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
And we are back in New Hampshire. We will certainly be updating you throughout the afternoon here on ABC News for that breaking story taking place over in England. Now, we are under caution here for the first time this afternoon in New Hampshire. That car right there, Robert Richardson, having a problem up in turn 4 on lap 15.
Yeah, it looks like he just got loose down underneath Jason Keller, some other guys on the lead lap here. And real lucky that it didn't take out more of these good cars. So, spun.
I will show you what happened in his qualifying. Just coming off of turn 2, and the car just snapped around, and he was lucky to keep it out of the wall.
Yeah, and this was just coming out of the pits, and you ask how that can happen. You're trying to get up to speed and carry as much speed.
Well, back in New Hampshire International Speedway, we are under caution for the second time, and that's the car that just spun. Young Stephen Wallace has looped his Dodge around, and you hear he's gotten it fired, jammed it back in gear, and now hustling back.
Don't get caught up. Everybody stay calm. We're fine. Everything is fine.
And the calming voice of his uncle Kenny Wallace from the spotter's side. There's Kelly Byers. His Ford involved in this most recent incident. You see the damage on the right rear.
You see him racing hard down in the middle of 1 and 2. As we said, you have to really be careful here entering the corner, especially on the inside. Your car's already light, and then it gets a little bit more so, and you run out of racing room.
Got another one coming. One back on your inside. I guess we're okay here, guys. 3 back to anything else, just you and him.
All right, Kevin Harvick not wasting any time, getting a jump inside of David Reagan, and now DJ, he's going to try to get to the inside move here on Jason Keller.
Yeah, I think we talked about the strategy being played out, but there's nothing better than having 4 tires on your car here. It just gives you that. We got the crash over it coming off turn 2.
You got 3 cars involved off of turn 2 as they've had contact, and up on top of the 1 car is Marcus Ambrose. That's the 59 car of Ambrose, the rookie, and his car has come to rest on top of the hood. Show you what happened. The 25 car is David Gilliland on the inside.
Yeah, very similar to what we saw with Stephen Wallace. You get real loose down on the bottom, and it looked like that Marcus Ambrose didn't give him a lot of room to try to catch the car. And then they banged wheels and spun out there, but you didn't get to see what.
We had Brian Petty talking to Juan Pablo Montoya. Montoya backs it down. We got a car way up on the wall, and that is the 0 car. Oh, heavy impact for Eric McClure.
Good to see that winning net coming
that
down.
Hurt like it, you know what?
Look at this. Backwards already up on the wall.
Wow. I bet he's glad that's a safer barrier instead of concrete. Almost tipped over there.
Yeah, this is going into these corners again. You're running over 150 miles an hour, so.
But obviously it is right now. He just came over the radio not too long ago and was basically screaming about how loose the car is. It may have gone just past that edge where he likes it.
Yeah, Mike, we saw that 2 car coming off turn 4 a while ago, just completely sideways.
Trouble spin. It's Bobby Santos, the youngster, has looped it around over in turn 3 and kept it out of the wall. Did a Joey Chitwood 360 there. And now we'll be under caution for the 5th time, but the young 21-year-old driver just inside of the 90 car, Stephen Like, and there was a bit of contact there as he went by.
Yeah, I don't know who you put that on. It looked like one was moving up and the other was kind of coming down, and they were anticipating each other's move. Yeah, I would say that these guys are probably going to stay out there, like you said, as long as they possibly can. And Carl Edwards is doing his very best.
Contact, and Juan Pablo Montoya goes around. He gets tagged from behind by the 2 car of Clint Boyer, and just that quickly, Montoya, who had a great run going, and the crew can't believe it either. They're looking up and watching the replay.
These guys have been racing each other hard this whole run. I mean,
that's where the 42 car was holding him up just a little bit. As we see him get on the inside, gets back to the gas. Gosh. Racing, I don't know.
Racing hard, I know
that's
that.
Just hard, yeah. And because you do get frustrated because
He has led 5 times for 159 laps. That is total domination here on this very tight 1 mile oval.
Carl picked up another 1/10 of a second on him right there on that lap.
You can just watch Carl Edwards driving the wheels off this race car.
He's not giving up. He's not giving up.
He's not going to do that. We know. I think just, you know, for everything, being here at this place and with their association with the Red Sox, everything, he's just doing everything he possibly can to get there.
Take a look at our Castrol GTX lap leaders. The domination is pretty evident there that Kevin Harvick, although the key lap for Harvick to lead is the last one. He's still got 5 to go. And now Edwards really trying to reel him in. He's just driving the wheels off. He got a little wiggle a moment ago.
Oh, going into turn 1, I was just sitting here watching. It wasn't on camera, but he had the back end hung out. I mean, he is just giving it everything that he possibly can. And you don't expect anything different from Carl Edwards, but he is gaining on him. It looks like Kevin's car's gotten a little bit tight in the center, and Carl is just doing everything he can to get there and put a little bit of pressure.
And there's some lap cars that are going to figure into here before the end of the race. They're going to catch some traffic.
Last night, Carl Edwards threw out, among 3 that threw out the first pitch at the Red Sox game at Fenway. The Red Sox owners here, they co-own his race car now, being able to watch him for the first time, and Carl trying to put on a show here in the final laps.
Jack Roush is in there saying, let's give him a finish. He's closing in more.
Yeah, they don't have a category in NASCAR for closers, but Carl Edwards would be one of the top guys in the final innings because he gets it done with 10 laps to go. And here he's coming. 2-car length separation between Edwards and the 21 car of Harvick.
He got a lap car to deal with.
It'll be interesting to see where this 30 car goes to give Kevin Harvick that inside that he really wants and needs. And he's staying a little bit. Well, no, Kevin's able to pass him and get down to the bottom. As you can see, Carl drove it in a little bit further, letting it roll a little bit harder. He's to his bumper now. A lot of things can happen when you're this close.
They got some clear racetrack you can settle between.
You're trying to underneath you on the center down there.
Are you implying contact?
Hey, it's time to win the race. You do whatever you got to do to win.
If you can get close enough, maybe.
Only if you can reach him, right?
That's right. Only if you can get there.
2 laps to go, and Carl Edwards is reaching back for all he is worth, trying to throw the high, hard stuff here. A Roush Fenway car, 2-car lengths, and I think Kevin Harvick knows that if he lets him get any closer, it could be serious here in the final lap.
Yeah, he drove his in further than he's been driving his in to turn 3 also because he knew that Carl was getting in there really good.
Payoff lap right here. And he get it done.
Final lap, they come up off the corner, turn 2, half a lap away. Edwards is there, 2-car lengths back. He's going to drive it for all he's worth in turn 3. Here comes Carl Edwards, 1-car length, all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. Can he get there? Harvick hangs on.
Gas it up.
Out of turn 4, Kevin Harvick becomes the 21st different winner in 21 races here in New Hampshire.
I guess only appropriate car 21 did that, isn't it?
Carl Edwards gave it all he had right there.
What a great show he put on. But Kevin Harvick and that team, what a dominant performance today.
Good job, crew. Be solid. You did good, man. Good job.
Great finish.
Well, you can't ask any more of that than these guys did today. Domination by that guy like there in the entire crew and Kevin Harvick on the racetrack. Dave.
With Shane Wilson, the winning crew chief. Now, you didn't hear the part about giving the other guys a chance today, huh?
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.